I can say it. So it's the only team I root for, and I'm rooting for them because, man, they got a good football team. That's the first time they got to play in a playoff game in the Dome. And now they get to come back and play in the state championship, and it's awesome for our town up there. I mean, they'll come down here, they'll lock every door, and they'll be here full force. They got Friday afternoon at 1 o'clock, and man, I hope they win it because, you know, they've been doing this a long time. This is their one team. Maybe in the next 40 years they get a chance to do it, and this one might be the one. I just hope they get it done.
Do you think you'll use that charter flight service ever?
I don't know if they'll allow me back on that plane after that, but it was, I'll tell you what, about the trip, you heard about the trip, odds and ends. In the end, what was great about the trip was how our players, how everybody on the plane just kind of did what they do. I mean, that was a miserable trip. And if you can imagine, you know how you fall asleep on a plane, you know, when you get on it, you fall, and I'm thinking I'm going to land in Springfield, and when you wake up, you're saying you're landing in Kansas City, and you can't figure out what's going on. It was one of those trips. And I tell you what, from how we got the thing organized, the people we came across, the hotel people got us breakfast in the morning. That pregame meal was huge. I mean, we had to rally buses, hotel rooms, meals for 140 people from 2 a.m. till 8:30 a.m. It all had to get done. And imagine who's going to pick up the phone at 2 a.m. in the morning to get these things done. And the people that we called, and everybody from the airport in Kansas City to the hotel, the Marriott Hotel, to the managers, it was unbelievable. They were answering the phones, and they were trying to do the best they could to get us lined up so we'd get food, buses, and get back on a plane and try to get back to Springfield for the game on time. And then players, if you were a player and you walked up and you got your bag over your shoulder, we had to unload the plane so we get to the field and get our stuff on. Well, we're walking to the stadium. Missouri State is stretching, and they're out on the field, and we got about 20 minutes to get our gear on, get on the field, and get warmed up because we got to get back off because it's their senior day that they need that window of time to go through the band and everything you do pregame. So we had about 20-25 minutes to get dressed, get taped, get on the field, get warmed up, and get back in the locker room before you go out in the field and play. And all that being said, sounds stressful? Man, our players just did it. Nobody blinked. Everybody just worked at it. I mean, everybody just, it was like that's what we're supposed to do. So because of that is why I think they stay focused, and it's kind of off adrenaline, just play the game. I was worried at halftime because I thought it was a long halftime too. It was their last game. I'm going, if we hit a wall, it might be at halftime now when they kind of shut back down a little bit. We went back out and kind of hit another gear and played well. So it was a credit to this team is very resilient, and they proved it again by what they went through and how they play that game. So really appreciate those guys for what they did and all the people that helped us get through that day.